Good morning from my garden. Today is Wednesday, August 7th, and it's 10:30 in the morning, and it's already 90 degrees. Whoa. So, this will be short and sweet, which you'll probably like. But today I want to talk to you about aesthetics. I'm going to tell you about aesthetics by showing you what it's not. That water hose creeping through my garden is more of a snake than it is aesthetics. The way that pipe is bent and not secured enough so that goes straight, that is lack of aesthetics. That destroys my enjoyment of this area. Let's see, what else? Dead leaves. That destroys my sense of the aesthetic. I'm a decent photographer because I'm an artist and I have an eye for what looks good and what does not look good. So when I take pictures of my garden, I manage to find a beautiful spot and focus on that. But there are a lot of spots that aren't beautiful yet. Those boxes right there waiting to be turned into the bottoms of raised beds, that's terribly unaesthetic. So what is aesthetic? What is aesthetics? Something that's aesthetic is beautiful. It meets a sense of peace and harmony that can only be achieved when something is beautiful. It's calming to the spirit. It doesn't distort. Those boxes distort my view. There's a field of aesthetics, but I'd say that many visual artists are aesthetic, have a sense of aesthetics, but there aren't that many visual artists in the world if you think about it. We're all over social media, so it appears that there are a bunch of us, but there aren't that many aesthetic people. One, they don't take the time to fix things. Today's mission is to fix some of the things that aren't aesthetic in my garden so that they will be more aesthetic. One is taking the time to do that, leaving the fun chores for the less fun chores, doing the things that are just a pain. When this little bowl that is a monument to my mother and my daddy doesn't have enough water in it, it's not aesthetic. Making something there's a difference in creating a garden and in creating a flower. That's very unaesthetic. That lamb's ear that I transplanted yesterday and didn't enjoy the ride, that's very unaesthetic. That lamb's ear is a perennial, and it'll come back, and it'll come back as soon as I water it and get rid of some of that dead leaves, which is something I'm going to do today. But anyway, achieving aesthetics is a lesson of dealing with the little things. Making that stand of I can't think of the name of it. Yellow. Oh well, I can't think of the name. It's just on the tip of my tongue. I just transplanted this and this to this garden because I wanted more red over here, and it's leaning. Well, I can make it stand up temporarily, and then pretty soon it'll get the energy to stand on its own. So it's those little things. One of the things that drives me crazy is when this bird bath tilts and it's no longer straight and level. You wouldn't believe how much time I spend out here trying to level the bird bath, trying to make it stay straight and make it look more aesthetic. Aesthetics is about the big things, but it's also about the little things, and I would say it's more about the little things than it is about the big things. I think it's the little things that separate the aesthetic from the unaesthetic.